Kendrick, Penny just said that you and Alo working together, playing together is still going to be a process, and that Alo's still learning how to play off you and vice versa. How do you think that went today, and what do you think needs to be kind of ironed out in the future?
I think it went great today. I couldn't ask for a better effort. I mean, everybody know Alex gonna play hard, and we just gotta find out. We've been competing against each other for so long, having so many wars now. It's time to find out how can we mesh together. I think it'll work out fine. I done played with more ball-dominant guards. I mean, last year Michael Weathers was the guy at TSU. I think he was player of the year too. So, I mean, if I made that work with him, I know for sure I can make it work with Alo. I mean, we just gotta believe in one another more. It's early. Every team having them identity crisis. But, I mean, we rather have it now than later. But we'll figure it out. My shoulder hurts so bad. Yeah.
Kendrick, over the last few weeks, have you guys as a group been struggling with the outside shooting? Is tonight reflective of what you've been doing, or is this like just a complete aberration compared to what you see in practice?
Nah, I think we struggled. I mean, it was our first ever game. Like, legs different when you're going up and down. Then practice, you stop, do shell drill, you do layup line, you get water. In a real game, man, it's just back and forth, and you got to get them legs under you. For me personally, I can't speak for everybody else. It's my first time since I've been here shooting in the form, and if you know them rims, you know you're not getting a bounce. I mean, it's either in or it's out. And, them rims ain't the same as the practice facility. So, I mean, once we get adjusted to the rims, I think everything will be good. I mean, even when we play at SMU, we'll come here like, man, we got to shoot the night before. Like, if you don't shoot in here the night before, you damn near ain't having a good shooting night. And once we get adjusted to the rims, we'll make shots.
What's up, DA? You know the history of this team, man. Slow starts, catch up, do that, blah, 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 blah. What can be done to make sure you don't have a slow start? Because, this is the first time you're going to be on the road to start the season, so it's going to be rough. So what is it that you have to do this year so it don't be like last year?
I would say just go back to the drawing board, and that's practice. And that's going back to the drawing board and getting in practice and just learning how to play with each other. This is a new team, so we're trying to figure out how to gel and things like that. But we're not trying to start like in the past on slow starts. Our mindset is to start off ready, and that's what we're gonna do. But we got to go back to the drawing board and understand what we got to do to figure this out.
Kendrick, a lot has been made of your arrival here, a lot of hype around it. Even if it was an exhibition, what was it like to finally get out there on the court here?
It was lovely. I ain't felt no energy like that in a minute. I mean, I appreciate it, and I just want to bring a championship to the city. First you got to start out by winning a conference championship, and then you work your way. But I want to win it all, and I put the work in, day out, to try to deliver it to the city, just because we know how much they love Tiger basketball, and we appreciate them as much as they appreciate us. Little do they know. But we're gonna try to get it going quick. We're not making no excuses. I mean, November 7th, we at next, and we ain't trying to lose a game. So that's my mindset. That's everybody's mindset. We start out with no excuses.
DeAndre or Kendrick, really, just kind of curious. Not trying to harp on this, but a team that has a player that's the tallest player on that team is 6'7", and they almost out-rebounded y'all. Penny just kind of said that y'all may have overlooked them or not taken them as seriously as probably y'all should have. What do you attribute things like that to, the rebounding battle and other stats from today?
We just, like you said, we overlooked them. I mean, you look on the schedule and see Christian Brothers then you look on our schedule and see Vanderbilt, and you like, man, that's who we ready for. But I mean, that's not how you do it. I mean, every team, any team in the country probably would have been like, oh, well, yeah, all right. But I mean, we learning this what October is for, showing like anybody can be beat or anybody can be played with. I mean, we find out early. Like, you mean you got to play your A game. I guarantee you next Sunday we won't look like that. I guarantee that. But yeah, man, we just got to come to play. I mean, obviously we didn't put in no defense. We just was on the fly. We didn't put in no offensive plays on purpose. Coach just said go out there, hoop the right way, and we ain't trying to show nothing. So I mean, we was just hooping on the fly. A win is a win.
Even amongst that, in the first half when they take that early lead, it felt like the two of you kind of took your game. You know, it felt like you took your game to another level. I know you mentioned Kendrick. Maybe, you know, lots of teams are going through identity crises right now, early in the season. But do you two feel like that's your role? Like when this team is in trouble, like we're gonna get the ball and we're gonna go, you know, right the ship, so to speak. Do you guys feel like you've already established that or are establishing that?
Yeah, we definitely know we have that role when things get chippy, that we can make a play, break a defender down, and go in and make a play for our teammate or make a play for ourselves. So we know we have that for sure.
And back to what he said, I mean, we know we the guys. I go to Coach Hardaway, just ask him how you think the flow of the game was, and he was like, I need you to kind of get aggressive, get us going. And we know, like, I mean, we pretty much know what we need from one another. Everybody is important, though. Like, everybody on this team we need, but, I mean, that's me, period. Like, once our team need a bucket or need a stop, I'm willing to do that. So, I mean, I seen we starting out slow, and I just got aggressive. Sir Ski.